Former MCU star and big bad in the making Jonathan Majors gave his reaction to the property moving on without him following the announcement of Robert Downey Jr. returning to the fold, only this time as Dr. Doom. The Kang actor was dropped from Marvel Studios in December 2023 after being found guilty of reckless assault in the third degree and harassment. Other studios also cut ties with Majors, even leaving completed projects to be sold and shelved. On July 30th, TA spoke to Majors, who addressed the news of his character seemingly being replaced by Victor Von Doom.
I think you're going to like what I have to say.
He told the tabloid that while he loves Kang, quote, Dr. Doom is wicked. The actor was then asked about his thoughts on Downey's criminal history, as well as Ezra Miller, star of The Flash, who has been arrested and faced criminal charges for disorderly conduct, harassment, and felony burglary. Majors said, I think it's fair that Mr. Downey is being and has been greeted with patience and curiosity and love, and that Mr. Miller has gotten the same treatment, and that they're being allowed to work their art and be creative at that level. I didn't really get that. While there's yet to be any creative patchwork applied in writing Kang out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Majors was asked if he'd ever consider reprising the role in the future. He told TMZ, if that's what the fans want, if that's what Marvel wants, let's roll. Ironically, for a character that is scattered across time in a variety of forms, the chances of any of them returning are unlikely. Instead, Marvel is clearly developing a brand new slate in an effort to recover from what has been the franchise's murkiest period. The Major scandal is just one of many issues the studio has endured after Avengers Endgame. More the Kang-shaped fire was getting extinguished. 2023 saw Marvel face their first box office bomb with The Marvels, which grossed just $206.1 million worldwide. Additionally, there were lengthy reshoots for Captain America: New World Order, all while fans are still wondering how much longer it'll take to get Blade right. Now with the dust seemingly settled, just what is Kevin Feige's perspective on the past, present, and future of the Marvel Universe, now that it's lost the villain it was building around? Throughout the studio's presentation at this year's San Diego Comic-Con, Jonathan Majors or Kang were never mentioned, and Feige has kept it that way even in interviews. Addressing the elephant in the sacred timeline while not calling it out, Feige was asked by Screen Rant if any Kang variant will be mentioned in Marvel movies going forward. On whether Kang was still a villain in the MCU following the Avengers 5 name change, he told the interviewer, I give you credit for just outright asking the question, and I'll give myself credit for trying to invade it and avoid it entirely. It's a game plan that Marvel looks to be sticking to for the foreseeable future, particularly now that they have the franchise's poster boy back in the mix. How they'll integrate or ease Dr. Doom into things is unknown, when you compare it to how Thanos was teased and how Kang was on the cusp of getting the same treatment. All we can expect for now is that Robert Downey Jr. is set to put a new suit of armor around the world, whether they like it or not.